Oh, us, we're the Corn Cob Boys, and this is the Cornbread Bonanza. Those of you who are OGs, and tap like if you remember this, we grew the amazing maize this past summer, 2022.
It wasn't the most amazing.
Wasn't amazing, nevertheless.
It worked.
I mean, what do we have here? We have some Bloody Butcher corn. It is a meal-style corn.
Yep.
You can see from the dent.
Right.
Little indication there.
Truly a dent.
It is a dent corn. Now, what we've done is we've actually collected some of the kernels already, but I wanted to kind of show you. Today, we're going to try to take this and actually mill it and turn it into cornbread.
Yeah, we're gonna try making a Bloody Butcher cornbread. I have no idea if it's gonna actually turn out this red. Hopefully it has a little bit.
I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. It looks red, but I've been told that it actually can turn out to be brown, which is not the best thing.
Not like as good as golden.
What we have to do, Jacques, and we're gonna throw in an extra here, is we actually have to remove the kernels from these.
Yeah.
So let's get to that. Here we have our cobs. It's really just a manual process. Maybe there's an easier way, but I think you just kind of pop them off.
I found it really satisfying when I was doing the other ones. Is to like grab it and twist once it gets started at least, and then it just.
Oh my God! Are you serious? Hold on, let me try.
Like.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, if you hit it from the right angle.
It just drops everything. But the cob even looks cool. Which
the cob
honestly,
it looks red.
Can we like make a natural dye with it?
I think we could probably make a dye. You know, there's corn. You can make corn cob tea.
Oh yeah.
I think. I made corn silk tea for my mom once. She did not like it. She didn't like it at all.
It doesn't taste great.
So
I've had it as a kid.
Let's save our cobs, I guess. Reserve your cobs. We'll find something else to do with that. Here's this for you, Jacques. And I'll do. This was the Oaxacan green.
That's Oaxacan green.
This is Oaxacan green.
Yeah.
So this one, there's a little bit of flavor in here.
Yeah.
Just for the flavor. So we're going to be milling this. Is there a grind setting that we need to be using, Jacques, for corn specifically? I've never done it.
So for corn, we're going to want it to be coarser. So I think, from what I recall, is that you set the feed rate to be fast, and then the motor. I might need to look it up again.
Weirdly, we're using a sourdough banneton made out of compressed wood pulp. So probably the most random container you could imagine for this, but Jacques, it's time to mill.
I have the secret.
Let's do this. What do we need to know? Because this is the Nutrimill. We did this for the wheat.
Exactly.
But it's different with the corn.
Totally. So we're gonna want the motor speed to be slow, and I think that's mostly to do with the heat. And then we want the feed rate to be really fast, because if we feed it really slowly, we'll get really fine cornmeal. And we want it to actually be a little bit more coarse and have more texture.
We want that grit.
Exactly,
that grit,
like almost like a polenta.
So are we going to put it all on the top, you think, right now?
So I think we could actually just grind as much as we need right now, or a little extra.
I think we go all the way.
All the way.
I think I want it all. Because if this works out, I'm going to be making a lot of cornbread. So, well, what else are we going to do with it?
Yeah, so apparently it's like 1-to-1 on the ratio. So you get like basically 1 cup of that produces about 1 cup of flour. So now the noise is going to get really loud.
No. I want to do the pour.
All right, hit it.
Now
Maybe we should have got some of that stuff out.
Now that's satisfying. No, I want to eat this au natural. Oh yeah, you could do a little winnow. All right, top on, Jacques?
Top on, motor all the way to the right, and then feed rate all the way to the right.
It's gonna get loud. Here's a question. Before we go down the rabbit hole, we need to test it. We need to test it.
I was just thinking the same. It smells like corn.
See what we got. I mean...
Okay. It's already lost a lot of color.
Yeah, what the... Hold on. Let me give it that hit. Try it. Should it taste like this?
Honestly, I have no point of reference for
it. Tastes green. Should it taste like this though? Like I'm a little scared.
How about this? Maybe this is the sacrificial grind. There's some old stuff in there.
There might be.
And then we do a little clean out. That's what we got so far.
Okay, well, let's, maybe when it cooks, it tastes better. I mean, raw flour doesn't taste bad.
Well, so here's the thing. Have you ever tried cornmeal ever?
No.
So we have no sense of what it should taste like.
Well, no, I think I have. It doesn't taste like that.
All right, so I'm doing a little test here because I'm starting to smell popcorn.
Here's the thing. Are we going to bake this no matter what?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to eat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I am.
Okay, so this looks weird as hell. It looks pink almost.
It's not that coarse. The color is actually what I would expect.
Let's give it a smell. It doesn't smell good.
Doesn't smell bad.
It doesn't smell good though.
I just don't know what to expect. You know, like I've never ground corn before.
That one doesn't taste as weird. I think whatever was in their initial batch
there's
was
some
a
old
little,
stuff.
yeah, there's something funky going on. Okay, well, let's keep it running. Okay, Jacques.
Moment of truth.
I'll say this: it's warm.
Yeah.
It's pretty warm.
Pre-baked?
Yeah, it must be. Oh my God, that's actually a lot. All right, well, we'll bake.
guarantees.
You know, look, we'll bake anything. I baked something yesterday that Jacques made fun of. It looked like a manhole. Looked like a horseshoe crab.
Maybe a sand dollar.
Sand dollar. So we're gonna go inside. Let's see what we get. I don't know.
We don't know.
Okay, Jacques, lead me. Jacques is my baking mentor. So we have our cornmeal.
We have the
Toxic cornmeal.
Cornmeal. That's what Kevin's calling it. So the other thing we should mention is the oven is preheating, 425. In there is the cast iron pan, and we're gonna cook it into that pan. Nice
And I've got
hot.
Clabber Girl ready. Clabber's ready. Clabber's ready.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, give me it.
We're gonna whisk all the ingredients together.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with 1 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 3/4 cup of flour, teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm going to add a cup of milk to this bowl with 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and that's going to be buttermilk. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. So you whisk all that stuff together to get it like incorporated, and then we're gonna add all the wet stuff. So we need 8 tablespoons of butter, and we're gonna melt it. So should we just throw that in the microwave?
Yeah, let's microwave it. Here's the thing. The biggest ingredient in this might be toxic.
What if this is the last video we ever make?
It might be. I mean, look at these labels, though. That's the level I'm on as far as my baking skills. I'm labeling everything.
You're an organized guy.
Yeah.
I can't say the same.
Okay,
All
so
right.
how many eggs?
So 2 eggs, lightly beaten.
Straight in here?
It says lightly beaten,
Beat them before?
I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna lightly beat these
So I think we're about to dump all these wet ingredients straight in.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. No like slow add or anything.
Actually, so milk, buttermilk, and eggs,
Okay.
and then butter last.
Okay, so the milk goes in first, pure milk.
Yeah.
In we go.
Eggs next,
Eggs next.
and then the butter.
So this does not seem to be thickening. Say that much.
Let's see if the butter doesn't.
See if the butter does it. Well, I'll pull some in from the sides too.
Yeah.
Take a gander at this. Looks like
That,
something.
that kind of looks like cornbread.
Looks kind of like Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, the Everglades. Oh, you know what? It's starting to go. It's starting to go. Okay. I'm
Great.
starting to believe.
That's
I'm
putting
going
me in a good
max.
mood. I think we're good. It's gonna be a little rustic. So now, what I'm going to do is open the oven and pull out the cast iron pan.
Okay.
So it's at
Hold
425.
on. Hold on. That's actually starting to taste like
Okay.
something I like.
And I'm gonna lower this to 375.
Okay.
Butter it up. Honestly, like, does it ever hurt anyone if we had more butter?
I don't think so. I've never known someone to get hurt by more. Less, though, has always proved
I
the
think we
problem.
technically have enough, but you know, a little dab will do you.
Little bop. Give it a little dab here. Hold on, let me get you a little dollop.
Actually, pretty good.
It's starting to taste fire.
Yeah, I'm actually
it's actually starting to taste fire.
Feeling pretty good about that.
Okay,
So grab your
toxic.
toxic to delicious.
The transformation of a lifetime.
Just think.
I'm actually like, what a story arc. What a story arc on this cornmeal. Neglected in the field for months. Probably infested with mold. Somehow sterilized with love and affection and ingredients.
It's all about the story.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful corn, had a beautiful life, a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Treated with some respect. Not all the time.
Not a lot. Not a lot of respect.
Just enough.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a
A little level up.
little level off, a little rest and reset. Don't
Kind
ask
of
what's,
like.
don't ask what's happening there.
I kind of like what's happening.
I think it's gonna brown though.
I know.
I think it's gonna get nice and
like-
crisp egg.
Yeah.
All right, let's pop that boy in.
And we'll
That's-
see you in however long that takes.
It's been 20 minutes, my friends. I've got the Ev glove, Jacques,
Special little tool.
and I've got the probe. Let's hit it. See what we
See
got.
what it looks like.
What do you think? Color prediction.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Perfection.
That's not a prediction, but. Oh,
It does have a lemon poppy seed vibe.
Hit that side. It's looking a
Ooh,
little
it's,
brown.
it's coming off the edges, which to me I think is
I'm gonna
good.
go a little deep here. We're looking at 176 internal, 180, 185.
Hey, I don't know what that means.
185 internal.
Is it coming out clean?
It's coming out pretty clean. What do you
I
think?
don't know. Maybe like another fiver? It's
Oh,
like,
wait, hold on. Look. The shake.
Oh yeah, do a jiggle test? Oh, it's not moving.
No, it's not moving. Okay. We'll do 2.
Yeah, let's do 2.
Quick 2. So here's the thing. It is separating from the side a lot.
Yeah, it's really like,
It's getting snatched, as
Yeah.
they say. Snatched
Is that
waste.
what they call it?
I think so. Oh, Lord.
a little
Look at
soft.
this.
A little soft.
A little soft to
I
the
like that
touch.
springiness. I'm here for it.
We need to enjoy it outside. Hold on, let me get mine for a hit.
Dude, it's got a little bit of garden in there. it's kind of mysterious. It's kind of mysterious.
Here's the thing, I can't tell how much of it is corn, how much of it is terroir of the garden, and how much of it is just heat.
But check that
like
out.
Steam.
Look at that bottom.
Look at that bottom.
It's beautiful.
That's a brown bottom.
Do we need more butter?
Well, here's the thing.
Or we just going for
I'm
it?
gonna hit a pure taste first.
Okay, clean. It's really hot.
That wasn't because it tasted bad. I just swallowed it on accident. It's actually pretty fire.
It's actually really good.
It's actually pretty fire.
surprisingly salty.
It's saltier. I think that Bloody Butcher, there's something in that corn, the
Might pull up
protein.
something.
I'm gonna hit a little honey.
This is actually good.
This is actually good, but
It's
you know what it
actually good.
is? It's more of a hearty cornbread
Yeah.
than it is like a dessert.
That whole meal.
Well, has anyone ever thought of cornbread as a dessert? I always do.
I think like technically like traditional cornbread is not sweet at all. Something you like soak up your chili
Oh,
with the honey.
you're gonna like this.
Okay.
You're gonna like this.
I do like that.
Dude, if it's toxic, I'm ready to die, because this is good.
You know what's really interesting to me though? Is the fact that it turned green.
Is it? I'm
Is it?
colorblind. I don't know.
That might be the toxic nature. Because there's like, to me, I don't see any red. I see like a greenish blue, like almost like a green algae.
I see it like we accidentally throw some spirulina in here. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Why don't we hit it with a little maple syrup real quick?
Okay.
Little dirty pop.
I'm here to do as many tastes as we need.
Give me a little hit, a little dab. Quick dab.
I've actually never had maple on cornbread.
Neither have I. Oh, and that soaks in. Good crumb. Sun's coming out. Good day to have some cornbread with your boys.
That works.
Okay, you know what? Jacques and I are actually gonna do a little swap-a-rooney. We got some guys behind the camera that have been eyeing this like hungry dogs.
Oh yeah.
Let's let them give
They're
it a try.
barking.
Clean. Ooh, that's buttery.
I'm telling
That
you,
is tasty. Really good. I can eat this straight.
we all can.
And for the record, cornbread's definitely dessert.
Well, it looks like we survived, Jacques. Pretty damn good.
Really damn good.
Fun episode, guys. Let us know what we want to do next. We're getting some baking shenanigans going on, and all of it is as ridiculous as this one. So stay tuned. Good luck in the garden, and keep on growing.